Flat Earth believer took a spirit level on a plane to finally prove his theory. This weekend, a YouTuber video blogger who operates under the handle of D Marble flew from the city of Charlotte in North Carolina to Seattle in the state of Washington, accompanied by a carpenter's spirit level to prove his belief that the earth is not spherical but flat. Man tries audacious experiment to prove that the earth is flat. A growing number of people across the world have come to challenge the traditional scientific view that the earth is a spherical object that rotates around the sun at the center of the solar system. Instead, they believe that the earth is a flat disc-shaped object that the sun rotates on the earth's outer ring. Proponents of the theory offer consistently cold temperature for the Arctic Ocean as proof of its validity. I don't really ever hear anybody in the flat earth community ever talking about how cold the temperature of the ocean is as proof. This is the first I'm hearing of that. They claim that the coldness of the water is due to the ocean being furthest away from the sun's orbit. Some people who believe in the flat earth theory think that the planet is enclosed within a dome and that the stars are merely holes pierced in the dome. That is also retarded. I don't believe the stars are holes pierced in the dome. If there was a dome, it wouldn't be pierced because it separates the waters from the waters below and the waters above. So if there were holes, it'd constantly be dripping or remaining. So that's fucking stupid. To test the theory out, D Marble took to the skies armed with the spirit level to see if the pilot would dip the nose of the plane mid-flight to compensate for the curvature of the earth. D Marble filmed his experience as the plane traveled a little over 203 miles and tracked the level of the plane throughout. D Marble explained that according to the curvature mathematics offered by the globe model, the spirit level ought to have measured a compensation of 5 miles in curvature. However, his experiment did not indicate that the pilot had to make any curves to compensate for the curve of the earth at all. According to D Marble and his supporters, this is a clear evidence that the earth is flat. Well, I mean, if the pilot didn't have to adjust for curvature at all, I mean, that would stand to reason. A lot of our reasons or a lot of our beliefs are true. While D Marble's claims and experiments have met with ridicule on social media platforms such as Twitter, there are also a huge number of people who have celebrated his achievement. That the flat earth theory has been growing in popularity in recent years, with Google searches for the theory going up by 800% since the year 2014. In the past couple months, the movement has also gained celebrity followers in the form of Cleveland Cavaliers Kyrie Irving and the rapper B.O.B. I think those are just guys that are paid shills that don't really, their disinformation is used to mock and ridicule us. That's what Shaq did. I mean, Shaq was a Freemason. He came out and tried to make fun of us and mock us, and then he quickly backtracked his steps and came out to saying he was just joking. Let's watch this video by D Marble.
Hi, I'm Daryl, and I'm a realist, also known as a flat earther. One thing that we deal with as being flat earthers is the scientific community. We'll post pictures, memes, we'll post videos, we'll post facts, figures, different experiments that have been conducted in the past, but not so much recently. And that often results in people saying that we're discredited because we don't have any scientific backing for what we believe, although there's tons of evidence. So, what I'd like to do is submit a new experiment to the scientific community. This is very simple. A lot of people don't fly a whole lot. I fly fairly regularly, at least every other month. And one thing that anybody can do, this is a simple experiment that anybody can conduct to determine definitely that the earth is flat. Grab $10, go down to your local hardware store, pick up one of these spirit levels. Doesn't have to be this brand. I'm not getting paid by Swanson to promote. Grab a spirit level and take it on the plane with you. Now, I say take it on the plane because if if we're living on a spinning ball or a globe that's 25,000 miles in circumference around the equator, according to curvature math, then the plane should be constantly dipping its nose forward in order to compensate for the curvature.
See, now he got this information from the internet, the same place we all get our information from, the same place where everyone gets their information from.
Regularly during flights. But I don't know anybody who's actually reported that happening, and thus far it's just been speculation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my spirit level onto the plane and prop it to a point to where it's level, and I'm going to record the fact that the bubble stays perfectly centered. And while that bubble staying perfectly centered, it's going to be rather anticlimactic, but that's proof that the Earth is flat. It is what it is. You know, they call it a spirit level for a reason. If you put this thing on a flat surface and it stays, this bubble stays in the center, that means it's level. Sorry, if we're not constantly dipping the nose forward and the bubble isn't going towards the backside of the spirit level, then we're compensating for curvature. You're not going to see that. So, currently, I'm on location at the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport in Savannah, Georgia, and I'll be taking a short flight over to Charlotte, North Carolina. Once I get on the plane there, I'm going to do a 20-minute time lapse. Now, we're going to be on a A321 airplane. Max speed for that is 541 miles per hour. I'm going to do a 20-minute time lapse. That should cover about, let's say around 180 miles. If we're going 180 miles over a curved surface, or over the curved Earth, as curvature math suggests, then that means there should be compensation for over 4 miles of curvature. So, that's the experiment. I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. Let's get ready to fly.
So what I think would happen generally if the plane were to take off, it would have to be constantly conforming to the curvature of the Earth. So his level should never be level, is what I think, if the Earth was in fact curved.
Okay, so now we're on location at the Charlotte, North Carolina airport. I'm on the way to my terminal. Get ready to do this experiment. This is going to be fun. Get ready. Now that the plane's at cruising altitude, let's start the time lapse. back in Seattle. You saw it here. I decided to go ahead and do 23 minutes on the time lapse, and if my calculations are correct, that should have brought us over right around a little over 200 miles that we covered. And as you saw, there was no compensating for curvature, so I guess that pretty much settles it. The Earth is flat. Well, I guess that concludes this video. Be sure to like and subscribe on my YouTube page. If you're new to the flat Earth concept and you don't really feel comfortable just yet talking to friends and family about this idea, link up with me and the crew on Flat Earthers No Trolls, or on another group, Flat Earthers in Christ. These are good people. We're not crazy, we're just sick of the lies. Alright, well, all things considered, I think everything worked out pretty well. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Stay flat.
That was a great video. They show Joe Rogan next. What a shill, what a paid douchebag that guy is. But I don't know, I think that was pretty self-evident that the plane didn't compensate for any curvature or anything. Yeah, I suggest you check out both pages, Flat Earthers in Christ and Flat Earth No Trolls. I'm a member in both groups. I also have my own group, Flat Earth Connection, if you guys want to check that out. But this is a big shout out to D Marble. Check him out and check all his videos out. It's an awesome dude, awesome guy. Good sound knowledge coming your way. All right, thanks.